It's been more than 10 months now. I have uploaded a YouTube video. I had to go back home to see my mom, who was very sick at the hospital for months. I came back, I was in a car accident. Then my grandpa had to go to the hospital. He ended up passing away. I had to fly back again for the funeral. But you know, like they say, life is never a straight line. It's almost like being in the ocean on a boat, right? It's always up, it's always down. But I'm grateful. I moved to a new house. As you can see, this is my new studio. I'm working on it. I'm gonna finish it, and here we go. One other thing is I work in the film industry and my time is very, very limited. So I don't wanna sit here, just turn my camera on, create videos because I wanna create videos. Every time I'm writing a feature film or I'm writing a short film or any piece that I'm gonna release, I wanna make sure it's good. It's gonna mean something to someone, even if it's one person. That's the most important thing for me. So anyway, today I'm not here to talk about me. I just wanted to reply to some of my friends who have reached out about the US lottery. So when it comes to the US lottery, it's called the DV 2024. So for you to participate, you have to understand that the deadline is November 8th. November 8th, and that's it. If you pass that date, your application will not be accepted. But before your application is even accepted before November 8th, remember one thing. The most important is not the mailing address that many people are concerned about. So the US Post Office brings you all your letters, from hospital to advertisement, anything. If I go downstairs, this is what I find in my mailing box. So this is from the US Post Office. I don't have to go anywhere to get those letters. We do not have that system back home. For that reason, you shouldn't sweat. You should focus more on making sure that you have the right picture. Second, you cannot use your brother, your sister, your dad, your aunt, nobody email address. Those two things are the most important and not the mailing address. They don't care about the mailing address. How many people came to the US through the lottery? Do not stress out because of the mailing address. The zip code, you can put your country zip code. If you're from Burkina Faso, put 00226. Ivory Coast, 0225. I'm gonna show you on the screen so to better explain how it works. So log into Google. First thing to do, of course. Next, you're gonna have to type DV, right? Lottery. Here you are, 2024. Once you're there, click it. Wait for it. You can see the instruction, which is really important. Read the instruction. You have a photo, you have begin entry, you have check status. So let's just go back to, I don't want to waste time to instruction at all. You can read it yourself, but go here, photo example. You will be able to see anything that they're asking you. And inside the photo example, the good thing is you have everything listed. What kind of pictures they would accept and what kind of picture they would not accept. So you don't make mistakes, right? So here we are. This is good. This is good. All those pictures are good. As you can see, the picture on the bottom too. This one is good. Pictures that they would not accept. All right, let's move on. Look on your right side, photo tool. So I'm gonna click here and upload my cousin picture, and you would see he sent me a picture and I was trying to explain him that it's not good. So look what's gonna happen. See? Your photo does not need cropping. Photo dimension are 600 by 600. So somebody cropped the picture for him and it's just not good. I'm gonna try a second picture from my other cousin. Again, too compressed. Way too compressed. But let's just begin entry so I can better explain you how easy it is. So this is every time you log in, you would get a code. And that code is to log into the system, right? So you here, put your name. I don't know your name, but anything. Wade, Peter, whatever. I'm just writing stuff down to go fast because I want to get to the most important part where everyone is concerned about, which is the mailing address, all the way on the bottom. And in this section, let's just go back. This is your photo. You see again, link to photo, but let's just go back up here and put which month were you born, which day were you born, the year, put, enter the city, where were you born? Were you born which city? Were you born in Kumasi? Were you born in Abidjan? Were you born in Accra? Put. If you're born somewhere in a town, the name is not, then you can click here, birthplace, birth city unknown, right? Because it could be a place that is not, Google does not even know, or the system doesn't know. So if you're born in Ouagadougou, you can put Ouagadougou. If you're born in Abidjan, put Abidjan, right? Your country. Again, if Abidjan was not known, I would put birth city unknown. But Abidjan is the Ivory Coast, which is Côte d'Ivoire. So I'm gonna just type C and Côte d'Ivoire, boom. Here you don't need to repeat because all you are doing, you're just saying yes. Choose your photo. Again, look, link to photo, instruction. This is the most important part. Everyone is asking, what should I do? What should I put here? And I was explaining to you. I'm just going to show you an example. You can put stuff just to make your life easier. If I type Abidjan, which I already did, as you can see, postal code, absolutely, I'm not gonna find something, to be honest. But here you have 06, right? Madame Kwame Akisi, it's somebody, postal, but you click and again, it's just, let me type in French and see. Poste Kumasi. Then here we are on the right side, 105 Abidjan 17 Kumasi, Côte d'Ivoire. I'm just gonna copy that and paste, right, and put in that section. Address line 1. Line 2 you don't have 2 address. The town again, you can put Abidjan or you can put Kumasi. Right? I'm gonna copy Kumasi and put Kumasi, just to make it easier again for everyone to understand, right? But if you live in Tanzania or in Kenya, it would be different, right? If you're from Bujumbura, if you're from Nigeria, if you're from Niger, Chad, it's all different. So just use something. And again, for the country code, I'm just gonna put 00225, the country code. The country again is Ivory Coast, which is Côte d'Ivoire in French, right? Country you live today. Where do I live? If you live in Accra, put Accra. If you live where you live today, you have to mention that. That is important, right? But here, section 11. To me, it's very important. Don't worry too much about this. Worry about your picture, link to photo instruction. Very, very important. If somebody else is doing it for you, watch them do it, make sure your picture went through and not somebody else's picture. But section 11 is really important. Make sure it's your own email address and not somebody else. Because the green card is not somebody else's green card. If you are a winner, it's you. If your name is Peter, create a Gmail account if you don't have one. If your name is Joseph, create a Gmail, a Yahoo, anything, but create an email address and make sure that email address is correct. Do not type with mistakes. Once you do it, it's over. There's no going back. Section 12 is also important. Do not lie. Primary school only, put primary school. As you can see, what your level of education you achieve as of today. Make sure you are clicking on the correct section, or I should say you are giving them the correct answer. Because if you lie during your interview and you don't have the proper document to prove what you stated, then you would be denied. And you don't want that. You don't want to go through that. And for the last moment, the last step, you are being denied because you did not tell the truth. Section 13 is nothing. You can answer that. And if you have kids, you have children, if you put one, just remember, you also need your child picture. If it's one, you're gonna put, if it's 2 kids, you're gonna put, if it's 4 or 5, do it. This is for everybody, because I cannot just answer one person text message or call everybody to answer. I want to put this video up there so it's not just helping my friends. I want this to help anyone up there who wants to take part of the lottery and doesn't know what to do. And don't forget, you don't need a password.